that it doesn't turn back on again. Also, I have dinner to eat. This is so dumb. And each time I have to load this YouTube studio. It doesn't even have a live stream section. It's using the old studio for that.
Yeah.
It's like they know it sucks. When they're just basically admitting that they have no idea. It's like, yeah, we don't know what we're gonna do with that yet. But it's like they admit that it's not as good. Okay, so I hope this works now. I really hope this works now, and that there isn't just two. So there's that. There's the super loud volume for everything. Why is everything so loud? I didn't even want to play this right now. But that's what I'm gonna do. I feel like I might.
Yes, there is only one instance.
Good.
No. So, hooray.
Hopefully, whoever that guy was comes back.
Yeah.
Also, I have this blast furnace, but I made the wrong blast furnace. Whoops.
The wrong blast furnace.
I also made a chest specifically for ores.
Yes.
Invaluable.
I'm gonna make,
Well, I made a chest for ores, but it's upstairs, and then I made a chest for ingots and stuff.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a chest for seeds and, like, plant materials, like flowers, seeds. They can all go in the same chest. They don't really take up too much space. They're all vaguely related to stuff you need to plant.
Oh, my lip hurts. I might have a canker sore. It's just one of those white sores on your lip.
Yeah. Hate those.
By the way, how you get rid of them? You brush your teeth.
Yeah.
And you wash your mouth out.
Saltwater rinse is also really good. It gets rid of it fast. Just like, mix up some, I think it's better if you do sea salt as opposed to iodized, but any salt works, really. You mix up, like, some salt into water.
Right.
Like a decent amount to where it's, like, really salty, and then you just rinse your mouth out.
I think we had some mouthwash.
Yeah, and that works too. But, like, the salt really helps it. I had one that, like, lasted for a week, and I did that once, and all of a sudden, like, the day after, it was getting better. Should've just done that to begin with. Alright, saplings.
My mom said that, it looked like... my lip looked like it was like... Well, almost... She said it reminded her of, like, hamburger. Like, ground.
What?
Like, it's all, like... It's good, it's, like, it's better. but it's like the look reminded her. Also, I need to do things. I don't even know what I'm doing right here. Also, the one viewer that we had is now gone, so yeah, I don't know what to do right now.
Yeah, they come back, or someone comes back. Just anyone, please.
I reloaded chat. So if you're still in the old chat, get into the new chat.
Yeah, I think they'll realize that the streams are off. Alright, I'm gonna take that one crate downstairs.
Okay.
And put all those flowers and seeds and stuff in it.
What do I make a mattock? A tool station. A stencil table. It depends. Do we have a hoe head on the in the basement chest? I guess I'll come look.
I'm not sure if there is, it's probably a stone one.
That's an Enderman or something else.
I'm thinking about going village hunting.
Right.
Over to a village that I marked on the map, but didn't get to explore. And I'm thinking of going there and seeing if they have a stencil station, so we can see if we can get like some free hoe and hammer stencils, so we can.
I can make one. What the hell? There's a block missing. What happened here? Did you mine up this?
Oh yeah, I did. There was a little bit of appetite, or whatever it's called. And so I mined that.
You just put a hole in our wall.
And then I realized it went into there, but it was one block. I figured nothing was gonna get into that.
And then there's another hole in our wall.
Yeah, and that one's, I think, in there.
An Enderman. I didn't even notice it. Okay, so what's next? And I hate how these things grow like weeds. Like, you can't get rid of the grass.
Yeah.
There might be a stencil station in this town.
I think there is, but I believe we got all the stencils out of it. Possibly.
Right. Well, another reason is I need to get some... I need to get some wheat. I want to make a real... Like, I want to make a proper... The apples are so much better at feeding the horses.
Yeah. Like, you have to get a ton of,
But there really isn't a way to like get apples fast though.
Yeah.
You have to wait for it to fall off of a tree.
Or just punch a bunch of trees.
Yeah, but that's really slow.
There's apple trees, but that's like some freaking... Or there's an sapling for biomes of plenty, but you have to come across one. gonna freaking go all the way down the ladders and realize I probably need to recharge my Matic.
You have a Matic?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I needed.
Oh,
The only reason I needed it is because I wanted to make a bigger farm to grow more wheat.
I think you can make one. Like,
So we already have the stencils for it?
Yeah. You don't need a hoe. You need a I mean, we still need a hoe, but the Matic isn't a hoe. It's an axe taped to a shovel. It doesn't work as a hoe, but it's very effective for both digging and mining wood. So we still need a stencil for a hoe, but Matics are things that you can make.
I can swear I remember using a Matic as a hoe.
I'm not sure. Like, I don't think so, but that doesn't really mean anything. I could be wrong.
This thing's there's more blood in it. Okay. It goes back in there.
Alright. I think I'm gonna go, venturing to that town. I have a sleeping bag with me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna see if it has anything in store.
Oh, he just jumped back in the lava. And then he jumped out. Oh. He's not gonna die because I'm gonna keep him fed. By the way, this is one of the stupidest things because it's like...
You can, like, freaking torture- like, this is animal cruelty right here. You have this horse tied down, and you just, like, put him in a freaking kiln as he melts, and then you, like, heal him every time he melts so he can't die. It's just in a constant world of pain.
Mm-hmm.
It's about to get dark here. Okay?
Yeah,
Just a surprise creeper. Great.
Wait, where was the creeper?
It was like right outside our house. Now have a big ol' freaking pothole. Great. And a zombie with a plunger on its head. Freaking stupids. Okay. Die.
What? No, you're... Keep making glue. This horse is being stubborn. I can't contain him very well either. Get in the kiln. The smelter. No. No. You see, this horse doesn't understand that if he wasn't right here, he'd be dead.
Yeah. Alright, let me see which way this is.
No, I still have a little bit more wheat.
Okay, so it's a pink waypoint. That's where I'm going. I spelt village. Hold on. I spelled village. Volidge.
Now we have 4428 buckets. 4,428 units, and there's a big hole, like you said.
Yeah.
I wonder if we could patch that up.
Yeah, I tried filling it in, but there wasn't enough dirt left over after the blast.
There usually isn't.
Oh, what's this? Is that an apple tree I spotted? There are apples attached to this tree. I will take them. We've got an apple tree not too far from the house. Just walk past that row of, like sacred oaks. Like, walk to the west, almost directly to the west of the house, and you'll run across one. I think it recharges like every couple of days. It grows new apples.
We have a lot of glue, too. Something really silly about just torturing a Minecraft horse just because it gives you glue in it. Like, if it gets hurt while in a smelter, it gives you glue. Like, it puts glue in the smelter for some reason.
Like, I imagine, like, in real life, this horse is, like, literally melting, like, its entire, like, existence. Like, it's just made out of glue. And so it's just melting in the smelter, and you keep freaking resetting its melting by feeding it. It's horrible. Poor horse.
Okay. Oh, thank fuck for the seeds and plants chest.
Yeah, now you can throw all this freaking sacred flowers in that chest.
It just never occurred to me to make a chest like that.
Like I just figured, considering we had that chest downstairs that was filled with pretty much exactly what I just put in that seeds and plants chest, figured might as well just combine both the seeds and the junk plants and stuff.
Right.
Considering you tend to get so many in your inventory after a while.
Also, we have that elevator right there, but we're not using it.
Yeah. I think I'll mine some of this flowering oak for the heck of it. It doesn't really drop any saplings.
Listen to this music, this supposedly Tetris music.
I don't even have music on right now. What's it like? Is it
Kinda
Tetris?
like Japanese Super Nintendo, like... Almost reminds me of, like... I don't know, it reminds me of almost like off-brand Mega Man or something.
Huh.
Or maybe like something more like... It's almost like if you crossed Mario Paint and Mega Man.
Mario Man.
Or I guess Kirby is another thing.
Yeah.
But by the way, this is Tetris. Like, Tetris is a game that almost, like, changed its... Like, there's so many Japanese Tetris games, even though it's a Russian game.
Yeah. Because Japan really likes their games. And so, freaking...
Like, why is there so many Japanese Tetris games?
I guess Japan. I'm not sure what
Incidentally,
maybe
like
because, I mean, Japan's really interesting because like like they have a lot of entertainment that comes out of that country. They're very, very into entertainment.
Obviously. Tetris isn't one of them. Or at least it wasn't theirs originally.
Yeah. And then they were like, yes, let us take this and then make it again and again and again.
Originally it was the Soviet Union. There was a lot of shenanigans in trying to get the communists to export the game.
Wonder if there's ever been any theories since the existence of Tetris that playing Tetris would cause you to become communist.
I'm sure there was
like as part of the Red Scare sort of event.
Conspiracy theories. The works. Where's the blood here? Okay. Guess I'll be making another faucet. Oh, really now?
I mean, the Dark Forest is a really nice bio.
Guess I'll be,
Pink sheep.
I need 6 seared bricks. Like Tetris the Grandmaster was a game that basically never came out anywhere but Japan. It was like the super, pro Tetris that you see in an AGDQ. Where they're
Extreme Tetris.
Yeah, it's kind of legendary. Like, if you haven't seen the videos, you just watch the videos, and then you won't have a brain afterwards, because it will have been exploded out of your mind, out of your head. Out of your head and out of your mind.
There is a village inside the Dark Woods.
What the hell is this shit?
Surely this is probably gonna be freaking teeming with mobs, and I'm probably gonna die here. This is not what I'm looking for.
Okay.
It's not what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for, yes.
Well, what are you looking for?
Stencil house. No wait, this isn't what I'm looking for.
Okay.
Frick.
We need a way to enter things in. Also, this takes up some of our usable space. Oh god, there's a hole right there.
This place is not safe. No, there is no stencil house. I just thought there was, because there's a building that looks almost identical to it.
Well, crap.
Is this walnut?
Really?
There are trees side of the freaking house. Wow.
I just made another hole by accident. Okay, so...
Oh, freak. Die.
Kururin. I don't even know what that is.
Oh, I probably need to eat
Okay.
food.
I believe you put this right here.
This castle has already been sacked. I guess you came by it?
I don't know.
Okay.
Number 5 and number 9. This size thread may die before this edit gets made.
Preemptive rip.
There's this new picture of... I might as well link this.
Oh, freak. Desert.
I saw this in the DeviantArt, in my DeviantArt notifications. And I immediately posted it on WSR with the, where I asked them to make the person half the size. If I do, I will be able to post it there.
Yeah.
It will be a picture that will be posted a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
As it is right now, I need this tank. I also need. It's like Smash Mouth. I need to get down here. Hopefully this is the right way. No, it's not. I just jumped onto the wrong thing.
Okay.
I think this kind of shows how those trees are still pretty big. Like, they probably come up to where the leaves start on this.
Yeah.
I just need to get there. I'm kind of stuck.
I don't have an obsidian level pickaxe, apparently.
To mine what?
Sky stone, which is obsidian level.
I
It's
remember
that meteor
that.
rock.
Yeah.
What type of what ores give you obsidian level? It's like diamond and some other stuff, right?
Diamond, I don't actually know. I think, I don't even think you can make diamond stuff. 'Cause diamond is used as that modifier, right? Remember?
Yeah.
What happened here? Holding
I think it
4,428.
No, you can make diamond stuff, cause I think it works just like how rubies and sapphires do. They work in a normal wooden like table thing.
This thing just used up all. This thing just used up all of the like I came back. I came back to find the glue smelter empty. I'm like, what? Did something break? And then I checked the node, the fluid transfer node, and it was all in there.
Well.
I just need to
Found the village, but it does not. This is actually a freaking awful village. Doesn't even have a castle. Are you kidding me? Well, I'm marking that off my map.
doesn't even have a castle.
Yeah. Freaking, like, 5 buildings. It looks like a Pokemon town.
Not the
pathetic.
anime.
Yeah, not the anime. This is like game Pokemon. This is communism
like-
Pokemon.
It's like Generations or whatever. Or Origins, actually. It's the one that. Oh,
It's
it's the one that. It's the one that. It's the one that won't trigger game fans because they're like, oh, that's just how towns are in Pokemon. And then
yeah.
when they try to fix it, they get all bent out of shape.
It's like towns are supposed to be 5 houses, and only 2 of the people who live there would actually have a house to live in. That's just how it is.
Yep.
That's just how the Pokemon world works.
Could you imagine?
Freaking stupid.
This is that's like delusional, like.
Yeah, it's like no words. It's just like actually like mentally handicapped. Purposeful mentally handicapped. Like sometimes part of the
It's
reason
like 2
why
plus
a
2
game
equals 5 stuff.
Yeah. It's like, well, because Pokemon says plus 2 equals 5, then it equals 5. And it's like, maybe that's completely stupid. Like, maybe that's part of the limitations, and had Pokemon not had those Game Boy limitations, it could have made a better Pokemon town. And not settle with 5 buildings.
Right?
But nope. It's gotta be the exact number.
Still no one appeared in the chat.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a like on the video already.
Nice. And maybe because I was playing Minecraft right from the beginning.
Yeah. Alright, time to fight another village.
I really should just be out there with you instead of just fidgeting around trying to make yet another smelter when the like I want to make like a proper like a blast furnace that isn't the Railcraft blast furnace. They both work, they both produce steel, but first of all the Railcraft blast furnace is slower. It's slower and less efficient.
Yeah.
I'm sure this is like more than enough glue.
Is this a jungle?
The jungle. Oh boy. It's like that's like what Vinny would do.
No, that's what Joel would do. Jungle.
Really now.
Yeah. Alright, so we got, what is this? Eucalyptus forest. Okay, so it basically is a jungle, but it's really, really spread out. I want to climb up there and harvest those cocoa beans.
What does it take? We need clay and sand. We get 4, so we need it's 27. Need 27. We need 27 clay. Which means a lot of things. Okay. That's good enough. And then the messages. We just go straight to the
Your mic's really muffled.
Really now? Is it fixed? Aurora. I guess it's not fixed.
Yeah, it's fixed.
It's funny how I look at that and it's still broken. Also, this iron furnace along with coal coke It's like Sonic fast, except
Yeah.
it's really fast for an early game furnace. Reminder that we found these like iron furnaces are supposed to be harder to make because it needs like you need like 8 times 8. So you need like 64 coal. You need 64 cobblestone to make one of those furnaces. Furni.
Ferni.
Um,
Furnaces plural.
and
Or would it be furnace?
it's like Genesis.
Genesises.
So yeah, with
Genocide.
this furnace, like we found that it's like it needs 64 cobblestone for one of the stone furnaces. If you just use the regular recipe, you get it like a slab furnace, which is, well, it doesn't do much. And with this, we found those furnaces in a village, so we got them for free. I think we needed like 27 of this clay. We also needed 27. This is a surreal song.
What is it?
Chibi Robo.
Oh.
It's not surreal, but it almost sounds like... I don't know, it almost sounds like 80s synth pop, but without the vocals.
Chibi Robo is one of those games I want to play at some point. Similar to Pikmin, it's very underdog, experimental type game that Nintendo created and then promptly, like, forgot about, and then they tried to reinvent the series multiple times and ultimately landed on a platformer. When it started out being a game where you play as a house cleaning robot that picks up trash around a house, so you're tiny.
Mm-hmm.
And you're picking up like trash and stuff.
Right.
And so, like, a really neat concept, almost sort of like Katamari Damacy-ish.
Katamari Damacy. I remember there was this weird Sonic video. It was like... It's like a Sonic parody Flash. And it had some random-ass Katamari Damacy stuff. By the way, Katamari Damacy has the like... It looks like something that would never come out of Japan. I guess enough people liked it, though, that, I guess...
Ultimately, one of the biggest selling factors for that game is its gameplay.
Right.
Because otherwise, it's extremely Japanese.
It's about as Japanese as it gets.
Yeah.
It's like the gameplay is the only way that it would have
connecting factor that someone from the outside of Japan can, like, actually... Like, they'll see it and they'll be, like, shocked and, like, grossed out, like, oh my god, it's so Japanese.
Yeah.
And then they'll play it and it's like, I understand this fully.
Yep. Okay, this is where I hope this works.
But yeah, me and my brother played that, like, really early on. My dad, like, when he was, in Afghanistan...
Right.
He sent us over some, like, pirated movies and,
right.
Some video games, a legit video game, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And it was Katamari Damacy, or it was, specifically We Love Katamari Damacy, which was the second game, for PlayStation 2.
Mm-hmm.
And when we got it, like, we had no idea, like, we didn't know what to expect.
Mm-hmm.
And then we played it, and it ended up being, like, extremely fun. We played that disc, we played it for years, until the disc finally stopped reading.
Or the
What does
PlayStation
it say?
stopped reading. I don't know.
Nah, it's the disc that stopped. Like freaking, it had too many scratches on it.
Yeah, I know what
So
you're
you
talking about.
you could start it up, but then it would it would get the second loading screen. Like we'd start a level,
Mm-hmm.
and when the level starts, it just freaking like it stops loading. Like it just loads forever.
Mm-hmm.
So we couldn't actually play it anymore.
Engineer's hammer. It's not actually that hard.
Alright, found another village, but it also doesn't have.
By the way, that game is a game that I can't really stand to look at. It's like, I can't imagine it would be very fun to watch unless you like Japanese.
Yeah.
Which is, great for a Sonic parody video, which has no gameplay whatsoever.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's very, very Japanese, and some people don't like it.
That's what I
for obvious
thought.
reasons.
I can understand the gameplay. Like, I'm surprised that there's not like a Western. Like, I'm surprised that someone in the West hasn't like come up with the same idea and then made a Western game.
Yeah, it's really one of a kind. I can't believe no one's tried to replicate the formula yet.
Except without the Japanese.
Yeah.
I could almost see it being like a mobile game nowadays.
Yeah, they do have a mobile game version of it.
I also need oh, I'm dumb. Now, if I could just fall up into the tree now, that would be great. It'd be like when I'm falling into the pit, but backwards. Just play that video backwards, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I really need to set this for shuffle, because some of this is, weird. I really hope that edit gets made soon. And also, the size thread. It's like, this edit hasn't been made yet. Size thread's at page 9. 148 images. So it's like, it's at page 9 with 2 images left until image limit.
Yeah, gonna probably have to make a size thread anyways.
Great. Wait a minute, I have 51 balls of glue. That's great. And I also need a stick.
Oh, I found a thing.
Yeah?
What's this? Engineer's hand. I found another crate place.
Did you find an engineer's hammer?
Yeah.
Well, I was literally just about to click on it, so I guess we don't need to make it anymore. I literally had all of the materials for all aligned in the crafting grid, about to craft it when you found it.
Yeah, so you don't have to do that anymore. Plus, we have some more crates. So that's
I was
always
literally
nice.
like 1 second away from crafting that.
I'm sure glad that I said something about it.
Also, I need to come to you now. You see those coordinates under your map?
Yeah.
Tell me what they are.
I'm putting stuff in this crate so I don't have.
You
so
don't
I have
want
more
me to
loot.
know, do you?
Alright, it's no. I'm just alright. It's X minus 2575 Z 160 Y 67 67.
67. Okay, so it's just like minus 2,500 or so on X.
Yeah. Yeah, X 2,575.
It doesn't have to be super precise.
Yeah.
Just in the ballpark. Like, close enough that I could see you on my map. Also, there's so much death points that it's... Oh, there's this... Oh, it's... These are cherries the size of apples.
Bizarre. Also, there is a stencil shop here.
Why is there a... There's another redwood. Wait a minute. This is the one that I... I made that spiral pillar. Like... There's this spiral... Like, there's this spiral path in its bark that I use to climb up.
Alright, the stencil shop does not appear to have any hammers. Or host stencils.
I hope I don't get, withered. That's lava, but watch your step.
God dang it. Alright, so this stencil shop is freaking useless.
This almost reminds me of Gex.
Like the
N64
the Gecko,
platform.
yeah, the N64 PlayStation game.
Yeah. I didn't even know there was a PlayStation version.
I think there is, unless I'm thinking wrong.
I think it was originally a 3DO game. And it was a 2D platformer. Afterwards, they turned it into a Mario 64 clone.
3DO. That's a game console.
By the way,
There's another stencil shop here.
It's like, 2D platformer becomes Mario 64 clone. That's like pretty much every game from the 90s.
Yeah.
Did you say like minus 2,500 or something? X.
Yeah, minus 2,500X. Yeah, and once again, this doesn't have a freaking... Oh, wait. Stencil table allows you to make hammer stencil.
Yeah, I know. That's why you only need a blank stencil.
Yeah.
You can make them all. It would have been faster for me to make it, and then...
You can have a blank stencil for that, but... Make one.
By the way, what does it take? Some string, a stick, and iron?
For stencil?
For that engineer's hammer. I already know what it takes. It takes 2 sticks, a string, and 2 iron, which is basically nothing. Instead, I'm walking 1,000 blocks to get one that you found. I could make it in like 1 minute.
Yeah.
In fact, I did. I was literally about to click the craft button. When
I
I'm
can
like...
start heading towards the house.
I see you
Maybe
now.
we'll meet.
Well, I'm right here.
Oh.
I see you to the north of me. So now I'm in this xeric shrubland.
Yeah.
I've
Oh, I think I
I've
know
never
what you're
seen this
talking
biome before. It's like
It's
it's a desert, but like even more crazy.
Yeah, it's a desert with like spot grass.
Also, this is grass apparently,
Yeah,
except the biome colors are so drastic that it's beige,
beige grass.
almost gray.
Oh, I see you on my map.
Oh, here's this thing. This is a terrible village.
Yeah, it's got a lot of stuff in it though. It's pretty crappy, but there's still stuff. Also, this oil.
What was in the crates?
A couple. I'll just give all the crates to you, because they have. One had some ores in it. I put a couple of things in one, and the hammer's also in one as well. So there you go. So
Okay.
iron mechanic component, engineer's blueprint.
Oh, that's
neat.
nice.
Yeah, and there's that hammer.
There's a lot of stuff in here.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
And the engineer's hammer, of course. And 15 treated sticks. That's actually really nice.
Yeah.
After this, I'm gonna follow you.
I'm over.
Also, that oil is really dangerous if you get stuck in it.
Yeah.
I'm
Steel
mining
sword,
this.
Bronze pickaxe. Black lotus, pile of ashes. Steel chest plate. It's got the same protection as a silver one. What the frick? This freaking like witches thingy spawned inside the
I hate how these
spawned
villages.
inside a thing.
The village smelter isn't even a real smelter. Yeah, it's got the right bricks and stuff, but it's not arranged in the it's not arranged properly to be a real smelter, and it doesn't have a smeltery controller, and it doesn't have the ducts or whatnot.
Yeah.
It's just kind of dumb. It's like these people don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, it's like they had this smelter and they were like,
What the hell is this thing?
it just spawned in this village. I don't know. Got bronze, sword, blade.
I just found more pants. I got a full thing of armor now. For the
Nice.
first time. But it's all
Just keep
gold with a
finding
little bit of
chest plates.
copper.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're...
Copper handguard, slimy axe head.
What's this ruin? And there's a house in it, but there's this house that got cleaved in half from this.
I know, it's freaking stupid. I got a jailer safari net out of that, which means that we can, like, capture a creature, and then that creature doesn't despawn normally. So it's like a Pokeball. If we find another little crow, we can try and catch it like we did last time. So it just stands there making crow noises.
A crow, huh?
Yeah, that crow that I think we moved it to the windmill and it like stayed in a hole there. Constantly screeching.
What do you mean there were crows?
Hmm?
How were there crows?
It was from the Twilight biome. Twilight Forest.
Okay.
They had crow mobs, and that's where we got one. I'm gonna head back toward the house now after sleep. is a sorry volcano.
That's just what it's called now, isn't it? And also, this is really foggy right here.
Really foggy.
In this desert.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
If it's max fog, you better run.
Wooden storage crate that I just put in a storage crate. But I don't think it'll work if there is, like stuff in the storage crate, or else that would be broken as hell. Like, if you could just...
It is really foggy here.
Where did you go?
Right. I'm going east.
Okay.
Heading back toward the tree. Into this crappy redwood biome.
I got 13 glasses of juice on me.
Nice. Oh, I got 13 creosote bottles. I got it out of,
What is this?
that...
Oasis.
Oasis. I just hit the mic. Sorry.
Yeah, this is this desert oasis biome. With a,
Fancy.
with a spawner on it. And some oil. This is pretty crazy. And I just trapped myself in...
Dangerous.
I just jumped into, quicksand. Get this, you got a desert oasis biome with a, one of those obelisks and a sorry volcano with oil in it. Right next to one of these redwoods.
That's insane. Freaking heck. The mishmash. There is a dense forest.
Redwood wood.
The Department of Redundancy Department.
Reminds me of Watergate, oddly enough.
Huh.
There's this thing, it's Watergate Gate. Because it's a scandal, or a gate. Incidentally, the gate from Watergate was it was actually a lock. It wasn't even a gate at all.
What was the Watergate thing about? I forget.
Shit.
It was like,
I found more apples.
Stupid, I remember.
I don't remember the specifics. I think it was basically that Richard Nixon tried to, basically they really wanted to get reelected. And so they did a bunch of dodgy stuff.
I remember that. Trying to get in, manipulate the system.
They tried to break into the Watergate Hotel to do something that I forgot. They got arrested.
Yeah. Freaking great. Is this a cattails?
Incidentally, the gate in Watergate, the actual gate that Watergate got its name from, like I said, it was a lock, but it's like a wooden lock that goes from a creek that hasn't been used in a century. It was almost not built. Had they not built it, scandals everywhere would be different names nowadays.
Yeah.
What's
Oh
this?
wow, yeah, this desert is really close to our house, actually. It's not that far of a walk at all.
Watch out for this mud. Can I?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't actually dig it up and get mud blocks. I think you have to. It's like
It's
clay.
like clay, yeah. It's recolored clay that is slower to walk on.
Here's this floating tree.
Swamp wind.
Now it's it's a 100% floating tree.
100% floating.
Right. Reminds me of 100% is like what was it? Money back 100% true.
So it's not a guarantee, it's 100% true. Huh.
By the way, is the software this money back 100% true was for a piece of software that was free.
Wow. So you're guaranteed to get the money that you didn't spend back.
I mean, I guess it's
Right.
true. I guess it's right. It's like you didn't spend any money on it. So if you didn't spend any money on it, and if you didn't like it, you'd get your money back of what you spent. Like you'd get all $0 of your money back.
Yeah. All $0. The horse freaking got off his feet again.
I'm guessing this is because of chunk loading.
Yeah, it's a chunk loading thing. I don't think they've ever fixed it because it literally just loads in the thing and then it thinks like it caused it to break. It's some dumb thing like that.
Like the only thing that you could do about that would be like, what if you made mobs intentionally try to avoid if you made mobs intentionally try to avoid if you made mobs intentionally try to avoid chunk boundaries, you wouldn't be able to tell, but their AI would be able to. They would be programmed to basically give them a slight nudge away from chunk boundaries.
Yeah, which means they could only really stay on one chunk, but would that be so bad? Unless you drag them across. Like, it wouldn't be an absolute value.
Yeah, it'd just be like a very slight, like, suggestion.
Yeah. So that means if you were dragging a horse across a chunk boundary, it'd probably resist, but as soon as you'd get across that threshold, it would be back to just walking.
Right. I guess the problem with that, though, is that, you'd have to revamp the walking AI a little bit because, it would stay in one chunk all the time.
Yeah.
And that's dumb.
Alright, I'm gonna put this creepy soul oil into this chest here.
Okay. Well, we got this fancy blast furnace now.
Nice, nice.
We can still use this other one, but it's not as efficient.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we need that engineer's hammer.
Got potion of regeneration, potion of fire resistance, and 6 gold coins out of this little pouch. Great.
And now we have a more efficient blast furnace. It's still hilariously slow, but it's better. And also, this creosote oil is full. Our tank is... Glass bottle. It only takes 3 glass. Wait a minute, that's a lot. I have this wooden storage crate. I guess I'll put it down so you can organize things from it.
Yeah. I was looking for where the like parts, the build parts were.
Okay. Also, this gold coin. We needed an armor chest.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do next. Build an armor chest. Lead block.
What?
I'm reading lead block on.
Right. Intentionally.
Lead block.
It's the same spelling.
Yeah, lead lead. Just like read red.
Makes me wonder if you could make a grammatically correct sentence using just the same word, but just pronounced differently.
Yeah.
In fact, that's the same thing with buffalo, you know, except you don't even pronounce those differently. You just say that same word like... You say that same word like, you know, 8 times with different inflections, and there you go, you just said a grammatically correct sentence.
Yeah. Buffalo, 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 buffalo.
One of the stupidest things I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah. That's what exploiting grammar looks like. Give you incredibly stupid sentences like that buffalo sentence.
English in particular.
Yeah, English has a lot of highly destructive loopholes that create ridiculous sentences.
It takes 4 of this. How much? You get 3 glass bottles for this. That's not gonna be enough. This is Dinosaur Planet. Okay, now what? Oh, this thing, these chests keep opening themselves. Here's the, here's that other forge hammer that I was literally about to make.
It is. Wait.
Mob drops. Could you plant an apple?
Let me see how to apple sap. Okay. Way to craft the snow. got apple orchard sapling, but that's like a freaking, like, plant breeding. What the heck? Okay, there is an apple sapling. It's a Pam's Harvest thing. If you take an oak sapling and put it in the crafting table with an apple, it creates an apple sapling, and you can plant it, and then every couple of days, once it grows, you can harvest the apple points on it by right-clicking the fully grown apple. Yeah, they're regular apples. You just regrow apples.
Was it oak?
Yeah, it's oak and an apple next to each other.
This is dumb. I got an apple
you just freaking
sapling.
infuse a plant with a freaking apple and it turns into an apple plant. Great. Alright, let's go and make more metal chests, I guess.
Right.
Can't believe no one else has shown up. I guess the algorithms are cursed to us.
Okay, now we need... I have that one dirt block. And then it dropped a redwood sapling.
The dirt block dropped a redwood sapling?
No, I was breaking a leaf block to be able to place it down.
Okay.
Well, I placed it. Let's hope it works now. We have over... I wonder, can I... I can't. I was thinking maybe it could, like, make a blood block.
No, it only, I'm gonna do the congealed thing. I'm gonna pour that out.
The congealment thing.
Yeah. Where you just pour it out bit by bit.
Right.
Can't freaking talk.
Also, I need to actually make these, glass bottles. What happened here? Oh, okay.
Drink some potions and get some free glass bottles. Got like 10 million downstairs. And that one chest on the first floor.
I think it's like you destroy this. And yeah. There's so much creosote that, I had to destroy, like, it was full. The coke oven was full of it. And I had to destroy it and rebuild it. And it would destroy the creosote that's already in there. I know it's kind of useful, but... like...
Is there such thing as creosote overflow?
It just stops, the furnace just stops working.
Okay. Then you just have to empty it out from there.
Yeah. Also, I planted this apple sapling. I don't know if it'll grow. Also, I got this mushroom. I don't know where to put it. I guess I'll put it right there, along with the apples.
Alright, I'm gonna pour like 2 blocks of iron or something.
You could theoretically plant an apple and it would grow into a tree, right?
Yeah, theoretically speaking. Because apples contain seeds for apple trees. So provided...
Which is what you'd expect.
Yeah, but part of the reason why apples, like, part of the logic behind why the tree produces fruit is
it's so that animals eat them and the seeds pass through their bodies, but the thing is that they get carried far away.
Yeah. Like, the whole idea is that it's to continue to, like, spread the
tree.
The apple influence.
Right.
Far and wide.
In the process, it makes one of the greatest fruits.
Yep. Legendary.
Also, I have 10 steel ingots now.
Nice, nice. Make some more, we can...
Also note, we have 2 versions of steel.
Two versions of steel.
Like, at least the regular steel. I think this electrical steel is like a different kind of steel.
Yeah, electrical steel I think is for electrics. Whatever that is. Also, let me put this golden stencil back before I forget it. There.
Immersive engineering. Like, we have a bottle of creosote oil and a creosote bottle.
So, wait. So that's 2 bottled creosotes. One of them is specifically a bottle for creosote. That's my guess. Chest.
Where's the rubber?
The rubber is all downstairs.
Okay.
In that first floor chest. I haven't moved it yet.
Rolling machine. Speaking of which, I do need to go downstairs. I guess I'll bring one of those crates.
Yeah. Okay.
See, this is what the treehouse is supposed to be. Spend all your time up here.
Exactly. It's working as intended, finally. Okay.
Maybe we should work on moving our beds up. And also maybe move these food crates.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we have 10 bottles already.
Yeah, we just need to empty out all the freaking potions.
I'm also moving these, steaks over.
Alright.
And also... Now the most notable thing. The most notable thing up here is down there is the food chest, like the kitchen.
Yeah, and I'll get those.
Need a kitchen room. We need to segment our area. Need to make rooms instead of just one area. I mean, it might make it a bit slower, but I think it might make it more interesting to look at, too.
Yeah.
So one of the things I noticed about, like when I play alone, I tend to make nice houses with a bunch of rooms. Whereas when we play together on FTB, it's always like this big open area where just put anything anywhere. Looks ugly, but... Okay, so... I guess I'll put that right here. Also the wool.
Yeah, there could be a wool chest next to this mob drops. Cause there's a... I'm gonna make this chest right here, this one just out here, the armor chest.
Out here?
Yeah.
You ain't making it out here.
Or, well, I was gonna, like, do a line.
Yeah, but it looks stupid. And it makes it harder to get to the other things.
Yeah. I don't know. Put it wherever you want. The line. Alright. Oh, wait, frick. I have to rethink the organization. Cause we gotta make, tool chest, like swords and stuff, and then a tool parts chest.
Right.
And they can't fit on this line.
We'll make it fit. In fact, if the chests won't fit in the room, then we'll make the room fit the chests. No, that's not good enough. Wasn't it in raw wood?
Yeah, raw wood, and then, like, wood stuff. I'm gonna take some of this raw oak and convert it.
I think it looks kind of nice now.
Yeah, and we can expand some out here. I think I'll just leave this one in the middle as like a misc chest for now.
Mm-hmm.
We'll find something to put there. Maybe some of that like Thaumcraft or like the magic wrap.
We need a Thaumcraft chest. Though I think it
Yeah.
might be able to be generalized into just magic stuff for right now.
Yeah, generalized magic stuff in that chest. And I'm gonna make these 3 spaces like tools and tool stuff. Whereas these chests right here can all be blocks chest, like material blocks. Like wood. And there's some extra ones that don't have stuff in them right now that can also be filled. Alright, I'm gonna pour some more iron blocks.
I'm putting these stone slabs in the, Okay, saplings. Guess that goes right there. Niter and mud. Quarried stone. Wool. Wood stuff.
Okay.
What was right here? Oh yeah, there's a bunch of like like magic stuff and books.
Yeah, in that middle chest. Okay.
Like no, I put another crate down that has this stuff in it. Goes right there. Stone tool rod. I suppose, a rolling machine block. And there you go. I think it's about time we put another... Oh, didn't you place one of those fancy things down?
Wait, what?
Never mind.
Wait.
I thought you put a frame down.
Nah. Not yet, anyways.
Also, we have 11 steel.
I'm gonna make some signs, and then I'm gonna label the chest with armor. Good.
And here's this chisel.
Yeah.
Like, I think you were
That
saying.
chisels. Yeah, you can, certain blocks, you can, right-click it, and it will chisel the design on that block. Like, it'll change it.
You eat it, though.
Yeah, it hurts it. So it's like mining a block. Though I think there is an easier way to do it. I think if you put one in a crafting table, it gives you a menu of, like, which one to choose, but I'm not sure.
Right. That's funny, though. Like, why do you eat it? It's like you take a bite out of your chisel and then the block turns a different color.
Yeah. It's like freaking dream logic. It's a game mechanic. Eating your chisel changes the pattern on the blocks.
Also, I don't know if it's working right now. Maybe it only works on
Yeah,
certain... This
yeah,
is a
certain
stone
blocks.
chisel.
Like, all the chisels work on, like, everything they could work on, but, certain blocks they have no effect on. I think most generic blocks, like stone blocks,
Right.
and some wood blocks, works on them, but not like, I don't think redwood works.
Also, you better be careful because you can only go one way with it.
Yeah, you either design it or you don't.
Like, once you get to the last design, the chisel doesn't work on the block anymore.
Yeah.
You'd think it would go back to the original, but it doesn't.
Yeah, it's weird.
I think after this, I'm just gonna go to bed. I say, as I'm probably not gonna. Did you work on any artwork?
Yeah, I worked on the bird cop.
Yeah? Stealing up.
This fucking cinnabar. Aluminum. Okay.
I was just messing around. Come on, some guy who is making that picture. Size thread's still at 9. Request thread's still at 5. There's this one guy who was like, he interpreted the post as, like, requesting someone make this picture half the size. So they just scaled the picture down by half.
God freaking dang.
By the way, the funny thing is, the image is waifu 2x'd. So the image that the resolution that they shrunk it down to was actually the original resolution before the waifu 2x.
Wowie.
Congratulations, they accomplished nothing.
Very good. They wasted their time.
Thankfully they noticed. Also need a berry bush up here.
Yeah.
Or maybe the
It should
fact
be
that
a different type of berry, though.
the fact
Not
that it's
raspberry.
down there is a deterrent because we spend so much of our time up here.
Yeah.
It's like if you want to use it, you gotta go get to it. I think it's a good deterrent, and I don't know if I want to change it.
Yeah. Let's just, I mean, there's nothing else we're using that room for, so sure.
Yeah.
Just bring it up here, process it.
Well, that would defeat the point of it. Like, raspberry. What the hell is that shit?
Yeah.
I guess it's just nighttime. Nighttime is scary. It's spooky.
Why is it spelled Aurora?
I was just messing around.
Aurora.
I think it was like, there's a Doom mod called Dude. Where it's just Doom, but everything's reversed along one edge.
Okay, everything's mirrored in the center, I guess.
Yeah. You can change it back if you want. In fact, maybe you should make all of them like that.
Yeah.
Actually, no, because that would be terrible. You wouldn't be able to raid them.
Confusing.
Dude is a novelty wad.
I'm not sure, like, you wouldn't be able to actually play that, would you?
You can't. They had to modify the levels so that you'd be able to get, like, they had to add new exits in some levels because the original exits would have been, like, in the side of the map that was destroyed when they mirrored it.
Yeah. That's terrible.
You wanna know what the
Freaking
kicker
dude.
is?
What?
The maps are reversed. The string, like the words are reversed. The music is reversed. The sprites are reversed.
They committed to it.
Like, they just, I think it was like a poster originally. It was like a meme. Where they just mirrored the Doom poster, the original one, down the middle.
Dude. Yeah.
Yeah. And they applied that concept to as much of the game as they could. The music is a cacophony, and the levels are not finishable in their regular forms. And the words are sometimes unreadable. The words are unreadable.
Yeah.
And the sprites look hilarious.
Man, I wanna look this up now.
I gotta look this up. I think I just searched Doom Dude. Doom Madness.
On the other side, it's Moom.
Of Doom. Hey there, this is Mr. Icarus,
Mirror it
and
from
welcome
the
to yet another
right.
edition of Doom Mod Madness. And this one right here is weird. This is quite possibly one of the weirdest things I've played in a while, and my brain is in a little bit of a mush right now, trying to adequately think of the words to describe it. But this is Dude. And there is nothing wrong with your monitors right now. The image you are seeing is exactly the one you're supposed to. And this takes its theme, its idea from an old meme where someone reversed the cover art of Doom, mirrored it down the middle, so the title of Doom in fact spelt out Dude. It was pretty dumb. It was pretty funny at the time, but someone went one step further. They decided to apply that concept to as much of the game
Sprites.
as possible.
Freaking
So,
stupid.
for starters, the menu is
Sorry
reversed.
for demons.
Instead of new
Awful.
game, we've got new event.
He's got like
and
short legs.
That's as far as I'm going to explain. We're going to get through these because attempting to say them out loud is going to make me go insane. Actually, sod it. We're going to try this one. Knee deep ipede ink. I'm pretty sure I'm an expert on mirrored backwards speak now because I've been trying to record this for so friggin' long without just going insane. But screw it. We're going to try.
Hurt Mom Tra.
What?
Ultra W. Art Jew. And Night Gin. I'm too yoit oot me. Choose sis isu.
What are you reading?
The menus to Dude.
Oh.
There's also, I think, Joel played it.
Yeah. He's played pretty much almost
Hey yo,
everything.
how goes? That's right. We're gonna do some Doom, man.
When it comes
I
to
can-
this. Let's see, we've got Amma, Hay, Ara, and Armor. Instead of bullets, it's boob, roar, and keek. For
as a
cease.
difficulty, and right off the bat,
Very good.
right off the bat, just look at Doom Guy's face. Just look at it for a while. Just let that sink in. This is the crap I've had to deal with for the last few hours getting
Boob.
acquainted with this particular mod.
RCCR and
I'll be damned if that
cease.
isn't the derpiest thing I have
Yeah.
ever seen. And then the
Also,
music hits you. I haven't even had to
Janice is
move in
back.
this game
Welcome
yet,
back.
and it's already driving me insane. The music is
Finally
mirrored
got the
down the
stream
middle
to not
in
have
some
two
weird,
instances,
insane way.
but
So
now
you've got
we've
this
stopped to laugh
maddening
at
cacophony
dumb
going on in the joint, and then there's the gun. which is also mirrored down the middle, and it just gets even stranger.
Like
All the
the
sprites are mirrored
shotgun
down the middle. Some of them you won't
looks
really
like
notice
he's
because
holding
they're
the
pretty
shotgun with
symmetrical
both
in
of his
the
hands.
first place.
Yeah.
But it just completely
Freaking.
turns the world of Doom upside down.
Oddly enough,
It's
the
such a
Mancubus doesn't
strange,
look that different.
almost innocuous idea. You wouldn't think it would affect how you experience the game.
And neither does
but
the
it does. It
the
just,
freaking
it makes everything
whatever their name
insane.
is,
And the levels as well. I'm really impressed with how the effect is
the
applied
freaking
to the levels.
mother brains.
Normally, this secret down here,
I forget what they're called.
You can go down it and come up at the end
Spider
of the level, which
guys.
normally is around there somewhere. But if you try and go through it, because there's nowhere to go, it just warps you up here, and it's so friggin' strange. It's just so weird, and the longer you play it, you never get used to it. You never get used
The
to it.
sounds are mirrored down the middle.
So like they start and then they reverse.
Okay, so now
you can find like a Doom mod for nearly everything.
that's what's so great about Doom. I didn't even know you could do this.
Yeah. If you want it, it's yours, my friend, as long as you have the rubies.
Yeah. There's so many YouTube comments that say rupees instead of rubies there.
It's always rubies. Like in Link Faces of Evil and in Wannagamelon, they called them rubies because they were stupid.
The apple tree grew. It grew into the other tree.
What time is it on your place? It's morning here. It's like 12 at night here.
How do I harvest this?
I think you should be able to either punch it or right-click it.
What's going on here?
Oh, they're not done yet.
Oh.
If you have to like hit them and they do that breaking thing, then they're usually not done. They're almost done though.
Right.
Got a lot of apples on this tree though. Also, tree on top of a tree, with a tree also on top of a tree.
Yeah.
This is a treeception. Okay, thanks. And I think for Kargaroc, you're an hour ahead of me, right?
Yeah.
So it'd be 1 where you're at. I think I'm gonna go ahead and make some more iron chests for the weapons now.
Okay.
Got
What does it take now to make the, Okay.
You guys watch Mr. Beast? Doesn't
Did you
ring
see
a bell.
that game? It reminds me, like, there's this thing called, what was it, like, Hightail. Is basically like a Minecraft style game made by Hypixel.
By Hypixel? The Hypixel?
Yes.
Whoa.
They made their own
ever
game.
finish it?
Well, it's not out yet.
Oh.
But I think it looks neat. But obviously we'll have to see.
Alright.
There better be a Linux version.
Yeah, Mr. Beast is apparently an extremely massive YouTuber. Have I never heard of this?
Seems there's a lot of extremely massive YouTubers that we've never heard of.
He donated to PewDiePie. Wow. The Minecraft YouTuber, he makes, like random content.
Okay, now what? Now what? Now
Setting a
what?
chain of matches on fire.
Okay, kinetic dynamo. We need
It's
steel.
pretty neat.
We have that MV capacitor. Electric wire coil. This is why you needed all that electrum.
Yeah.
Ingots 30. So, need 4 times 4 is, 16. Isn't there only 32 things, though? What did it take to make Electrum anyway?
I'll find out.
I know one of the things is silver.
Molten gold and molten silver.
Okay.
Combine gold and silver to get the ultimate life form. Electrum.
There's never an Electrum version.
Yeah, they did it all wrong. Gold, silver, then crystal? What are they, idiots? Just ever a Pokemon Electrum.
Sounds like a meme game.
Yeah.
Sounds like one of those
Electrum.
edgy, like, fan games you'd get.
Yeah, like Pokemon Snakewood is an edgy fan game that turns into a meme game after you get through some of the edge.
Right.
Like, it's intentionally, like, it starts off serious, but then you soon come to find out that the game is actually all playing this edge up for laughs.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not actually being serious with it.
Right.
I want to play that. I started playing it, but it was really, really difficult because they do like the worst Pokemon as starters. You get Coughing, Paris, and some other thing. And I chose Paris, and that was a severe mistake, because Paris is not a very strong Pokemon.
Right.
And so I just stopped. I want to play the rest of it, though.
Okay, so we just need an iron ingot here.
What else do you guys play? This is Beltran Janus.
What else do I play? I play KSP, and I play Metroid at like a bunch of ROM hacks.
Yeah.
And I play Zelda. And I well, really, okay, where's that? I don't actually play that much games, to be honest. Aurora knows this.
Yeah. I definitely play more games on a daily basis than Kargaroc does. Usually it's just like one game a day. But yeah.
It's mainly because, well, watch this. This dynamo. We've got a dynamo. The first electric item.
Nice.
Now where to put it?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
We could...
In the center. That center floor that we keep not using.
Well, I got an idea. Maybe we could put it right here.
That works.
Maybe we could go up into the,
You know who's watching you? Is it Slenderman?
And 11-year-old lulz.
Yeah, we've gotten,
You know what? You say that, I guess you're trying to joke. Like, it's like, wow, like, it's like, I guess you're trying to be like, you're trying to get me to be like, seriously? But you remind me of James Bird, who was like, I think he was like 8 or something.
Yeah. So you're not the youngest viewer. We've had a lot of young viewers, like 11-year-olds. I think Retro Kraken's 14. So yeah, we've gotten, I think more younger viewers than we have older viewers.
Okay,
so it's not a surprise.
What does it take to make a
That's why I'm so annoyed. Well, it makes sense. Pretty used to it.
You need a metal farmer? You need an electric circuit? You need one of these coils? You need a cutter?
Freaking metal deformer.
You need a bronze plate? So, yeah, there's just like this massive dependency of, there's this massive dependency web of fucking items that you need to craft in order to make these items. And that's really the thing. And once you're done with them, you don't even use the items anymore. So it's like, I keep getting turned around. I need to like color code the walls.
Broke torch.
Where's the wool?
Do you know memes? Yes, I do. I don't know a lot of the current ones, but I know at least some of the more prominent ones from this year. Like, I tend to try and keep up with the memes, but a lot of them happen so fast nowadays that it's pretty hard. So typically I only pick up on the ones that, like, Vine Sauce puts out.
Remember, like,
and Vinny's definitely behind the memes, so...
Remember all your base are belong to us?
Yeah.
Remember, There was that guy from Metroid Other M. He said, remember me, in the trailer.
Yeah.
I think I mentioned that.
Remember me, and it's like, no one freaking remembers you.
Yeah.
Who are you?
The meme, or fucking arrow to the knee.
Yeah, I used to be an adventurer like you, and I took an arrow to the knee. It's a screaming child. I will look that up right now.
Arrow to the knee was a meme that lived. It was born, lived, and died in one day. Like, is like one day after the meme became true, it's already overused.
Yeah. I mean, the freaking game overuses it.
About, like, come on, about that time is when we should get that edit.
There's lots of universal... I know what type of meme you're talking about. No, I just realized that it's not really like a specific meme.
Okay, now what? Now what? We need an electric circuit, which means we need... We need...
Yeah, but...
Okay. I might as well just get started with the crafting here.
Yeah. There's like, I realized that there's memes, like, specific memes, like specific jokes based around a specific, like, subject, like Pepe the Frog, or... Oh frick, video's gonna get banned now. like, uh, like all your base, that sort of stuff. Like there's memes that are all based around that idea.
Yeah.
And then there's like just joke videos, viral joke videos that are basically memes and can be used by memes, but they're like a universal concept and like new versions of them come out almost every day. Like someone saying something funny.
FTB, extra utilities.
Okay, bye. I'm gonna go watch Dan DTM. I used to watch that guy. I know exactly what you're talking about. I used to watch his playthrough where he went to
Okay, so how do
it
I...
was like a dinosaur mod for Minecraft.
Right. Okay, so I might as well make one of these. We also have this hobbyist steam engine. Survivalist generator. A lava generator. A furnace generator with redstone chips.
Okay, bye. I'll see you.
What's a pink generator? Generates RF using
yours.
gunpowder.
Gunpowder. Break. Gotta go creeper farming.
That's like, imagine if you like you had a pistol, right? And you kept shooting it at a wheel, and the pistol, like the impact of the bullets hitting the wheel makes it spin, and then you have it connected to a generator.
Whoa.
That's like what that is.
Amazing. Hold on, I'll be right back.
By the way, there's much better ways to generate power using fuel like that. Like, for instance, you could just make a jet. Or you could just, like, make a regular engine. I don't even think that's a thing here. How do I make this? I need a furnace. I need a coal block. We need... Okay. And then we have this. At least these recipes haven't changed. Does it need gold? Okay, what does it need? Such a crappy, Okay. Well, yeah, you just put it in, switch to iron, and then you pour it. Then you just need 2 of these furnaces. Which means you need 2 cobblestone stacks. We need actually, hot topic. I hate how it resets the, Okay, now we need, 4 wood. an iron, a redstone, and cobble. I think it goes like this. It's backwards. Okay. 1828. That's better. Now we need 2 redstone and a bunch of... Need 36. 27 actually. I think it goes like this. We have this now. A really fancy looking block.
Wow, fancy.
Like, I'll just put it right here.
Figure out how to make a blank stencil.
I think it's like 2 sticks and 2 planks.
2 sticks and 2 planks. Alright, got it. I'm gonna make a hammer stencil.
Okay, now we need low voltage. What was it like? BC. Need a diamond gear. And we need... Oh, this is low. Oh my. We also need diamond electron tubes. I remember this, the chip making and stuff. It's like you want to make a windmill, you need a silicon, like you want to make a windmill, you need a chip fab. That's great. That's disproportionate.
Insane. Yeah. It's freaking crazy. Iron excavator. Oh, that's like a super.
What did I need for this? I needed like obsidian. We can make obsidian. I think it's like water and lava. In fact, considering that creepers can't blow it up, it's pretty much... You pretty much need to do it this way.
Yeah.
Where's the smelter? Oh.
Cactus shuriken. You can freaking make a shuriken. That's extremely dumb.
It looks like more apples are growing, but it doesn't say that.
Hold on, I'll go and look.
I don't get.
They should be pretty ready, maybe.
They don't.
Yeah, this still says that it's like, yeah, they must still be growing because it still says that it's a baby apple. You'll know when.
It just says
you
apple
pick
for
them.
me.
Yeah, that's what it says. But it look at the graphic. The graphic shows an apple bud,
Right.
so it's still growing. You'll know you can pick them up when they look like a normal apple graphic with the shine on
It's
them.
been forever though.
Yeah, they grow freaking slow. I don't know if it's like if there's some way to influence them, but there's a lot on there.
You could
so
grow
they
a tree and cut it down and get more apples faster.
Yeah. We've got a hammer stencil now.
Cool. Wait, what?
So you can make a hammer out of some ruby or something.
Well, anyway, it's time for us to we have this now. What do I need for this? I need obsidian. I mean, I suppose I could just mix it in one of the other ones that I've got.
Yeah.
What was it, like water and lava? I have water right here. Great, we have a generator. We don't know what to use it for. And this is like the basic generator, too.
Yeah. Looks like a generator. Survivalists. Yeah. The most basic.
I could make some... What do I do? How do I get the, Well, I'll figure it out. I'm getting tired. I'm crashing right now. What? Oh. Are you using it?
I was gonna pour a block or two of iron and make one final iron chest for that row.
Okay.
Real quick.
Okay, so now that has that in there. Now we have 2 obsidian.
Wow, a whole 2 obsidian.
And also, I guess you can use these cans for water now. How do I get down? I'm back.
Welcome back.
For again.
Take the stone chisel and this diamond saw, and I'm gonna put them in the weapons and tools.
Right?
Alright, let's see if we can use...
Little babby redwood.
Small redwood.
Wait a minute, there's water right here.
Let's make an iron chest.
Except it's not working. Wait a minute, this ain't water. No wonder. I thought it was water. Time to go down the stairs.
Is it like slime water?
Yeah. Don't know what it does.
I'm thinking about trying to make a slime scythe or something.
Right?
Make another blank. I want to see what it does, so I'm gonna make another blank stencil.
There's a,
It's a printer.
a what?
Table, whatever.
Yeah. There's a,
Okay.
there is a quad, there is a square of creepers in there that are surrounding my horse. Like
What
in
the frick?
formation.
These. Wow. Okay, I guess wait for them to despawn,
Ah,
because that would be unfortunate. This creeper assassination squad.
I don't have any, I don't have a bow and arrow on me. Otherwise, a skeleton would be dead. Also, I'm getting stupid tired. I can barely keep my eyes open.
Yeah, I can hear you.
It's one of those things, though, where it's like the only thing that keeps me going is you and this game.
Yeah. Bring this far?
Going upstairs is like super tiring. It's the same thing over and over.
Yeah. Slime scythe. How to make. Excuse me, what? This slimy crystal.
I can't go on for much longer.
Yeah.
Anyway, we need more.
Fire, slime, mud. Hold on. Slimy crystal. I've never known about this.
Managed to take all.
So it's really that easy. So, okay,
Right? Okay.
just like freaking bunch of stuff I didn't realize.
I can't do it anymore. I can't do it.
Too tired.
Yeah.
Alright. I guess we could end off the stream. Put this stuff away real quick.
Yeah, I can't go on. So, when are you gonna be on next time? Maybe.
Probably, if not earlier, tomorrow, which would probably be earlier around the same time.
Right?
Probably, like tomorrow night or the day after night.
Right.
Or more than likely tomorrow night.
Like, what do you mean tomorrow night?
Like tomorrow at the same time I typically get on.
Right. Wait, so next time you're gonna come on early again?
I'll try to.
Okay, so like around 12
I don't know
or
if
so.
we're gonna be doing something tomorrow, so it'd probably be like 12, 1 again.
Right, so that'll be interesting. So yeah, in that case, I'm sorry, but I just had to stop the stream. So, in this case, I hope that y'all enjoyed it, and I'll see y'all next time.
Yep.
So, see ya.
See ya.